Good morning guys, it's Dan from Barker's Trail. I'm going to do a quick video today regarding clickers and clicker training. You've seen clickers hung up on the shelves at pet stores, and if you go online and ask, how's the best way to train my dog, you Google it or you ask on Facebook or something like that, everyone will say positive methods and clicker training, okay? Most people don't really actually know how to use a clicker properly. So I'm going to do a little video and explain to you how to use a clicker and really what I feel a clicker should be used for, okay? So you can click away on all sorts of things and dogs can get confused. So this video is just to kind of guide you in the right direction about timing and the use of one, okay? So if you're going to go and buy one, okay, have a look at this video, search online for other videos. There's plenty of videos out there about how to actually use a clicker, and different trainers have different ways of doing it. So my way may be slightly different to other people's, and there are some trainers out there that are purely clicker based trainers and they're very, very good at it. So have a look, okay? So sit, make yourself comfortable and watch. This next little video, of course you wouldn't use a clicker while trying to train multiple dogs at the same time, but here's showing confusion. Spin. Spin. Okay, so as you can see from that video, I asked them to spin, okay? They both know spin. Yogi's a little bit slower than Rome, so it kind of worked exactly the way I thought it was going to. Rome would spin and Yogi would just stand there like an idiot. So when I've used my click, I've said spin, Rome spins, I click, okay? So Rome is rewarded by the click, but Yogi is rewarded for the stand. So have I not just taught Yogi that spin means stand? Even though I wasn't really engaging with Yogi, I was more engaging with Rome because he was the one that got the reward and things like that. But I've just taught Yogi spin means stand. Okay, which is why I don't like the idea of using clickers in a classroom format, because if the dogs are a bit too close together and the clickers are going off left, right and centre, which dog knows what they're doing right? Of course you can train clickers because you can get different sounding clickers, so you can train a specific click noise to your dog, much like you can with different versions of whistle, but in a classroom setting I don't feel they're really valid for an average pet dog owner. It's a bit different if you're really working your dog quite hard and you're using clickers. So if you're more of a professional or you do sports or something along them lines, you can train a clicker, a very specific noise that relates to your dog. But your average clicker like this one, okay, this is the sort of one that you would get from Pets at Home and online. These are the ones that you tend to come across, plus the little square ones with the metal tab inside as well. But they all sound the same, these ones. So you'd have to look for specific clicks to be relevant to your dog. Okay, so that's why I don't tend to like to use clickers in a classroom setting. So this little video is a demonstration of a click that happens too late, effectively rewarding the dog for the wrong thing. The next one is a demonstration of a click too early. Again, confusion of the dog and teaching the dog the wrong behaviour. And this one is a demonstration of a click for the correct timing for the behaviour at that specific moment. And finally, using a clicker to build on a behaviour. This time we're going to use a rollover. Good. Good. So it's a slightly rushed video, but it shows the stages of the rollover and the dog being clicked for every stage that it does successfully. Good. Good. Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed that video and you can see the difference between a good timed click and a poorly timed click. Okay, so we've got some clicks going on at the right time, one too early, one too late, and then you have my video at the beginning with my two dogs, which confused one of them. Although that's Yogi and it's not particularly difficult to confuse him, bless him. So clickers are great, okay, if you know how to use them and they are relevant to your dog. So not all dogs respond to it. One of my dogs, Pepsi, gets too excited when the clicker starts going off, so I don't use one. Simple. Okay, but it's too exciting for her, she loses concentration, so it's a pointless exercise, so I don't use it. But with Rome and Yogi, I do use them because it works very well, especially with Yogi. Actually, Yogi, although he's a knob in this picture, in this video, he's normally pretty good with the clicker training when I'm trying to teach him something. So I would apply a clicker to him. So if I want to take him to one side now and do a spin, which I'm going to show you to prove that he can do it to you guys, I will click him and he will be rewarded for it and he will enjoy that. But it's not necessarily for everybody. The main thing is if you can't get the timing right with the click, just don't use one. Don't use one because you're going to confuse the dog. Okay, you're not going to get the behaviour you wanted out of the dog. So there's no point in you using one because it's just going to leave you frustrated and annoyed. Okay, guys, so have fun with your dogs. If you want to use a clicker, use one. If you don't worry about it. As long as it's all reward based kind of training, make sure your dog is rewarded for the good behaviours, and you should excel. Any questions as usual in the comments section on my website www.barkerstrail.co.uk, and obviously the Facebook page, which is Barker's Trail, or myself, Dan Callahan. Okay guys, thank you for watching the video and have a good day. Okay, Yogi, we are going to show everybody that you can do a spin and you know what you're talking about, okay? And we're going to show them speak, we're going to show them paw, we're going to show them all sorts of stuff. Yeah, good boy. We're going to show them all sorts of stuff to prove there is a brain in there, okay? You ready? Are you ready? No jumping, that's not ready, is it? Ready? Oh, speak. Good boy. Ready? Spin. Yeah, good boy. Pop. Yeah, good boy. What a buddy. I told ya, he's clever.